Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Ahmad Norbek Ramadan. I am student in UIN Bandung, Sunan Gunung Jati, and I am semester 4. I am a student Science of Hadith semester 4, and I am storytelling for final test English language, and I am storytelling about SITU Bagendit in English version. There Indonesia or Indonesian language, which mean lake. Indonesia is one of the lakes that exist in the area of West Java. The lake has a large, the lake is big, large size, and serve as on the source of water to meet the community life and historian. The Indonesian, the name taken from an older woman named Indonesia, because a life story of Indonesian muncullah there of the lake and made the widely known there by almost the entire community of Indonesian because the underlying legend lake. In ancient times, the desa there lived a middle-aged woman named Indonesian status as a widow. The widow has rich treasure or relics of the late suainya who had first left, so endless the living alone in her home. The wealth that he had, often the concern that his wealth will be exhausted and it will fall. Because of these fears, Indonesian being stingy but is women who are the most affluent among other villages. In addition to the stingy, Indonesian is also a figure that is not friendly to other people. Yes, Indonesian will have citizens who are the difficulty in terms of the economy by a way of lending money, but with a very nice rate change. In addition, if the citizen have to pay debts to him, will get wrong treatment from telling people. Indonesia and foreclose the indebted citizen instead. The citizens actually are very irritated and annoyed the stingy attitude toward Indonesia. In fact, Indonesia is also often showcased the treasures of his wealth to local people without mercy. Yes, that's it. And one day, the Indonesians are relaxing in his yard while counting money and gold that he had. There was a grandeur who had very old walking towards home. Indonesian will dipapah by using a stick. The grandfather, who is a nomad, it intense to ask for a little drinking water to Indonesian because of this after a long trip. However, Indonesian does not keep it and thus even scold the grandpa with abusive. Indonesian also drove out the grandfather to go from his home. The grandfather was very disappointed and said then he established his stick in front of the house. Indonesian and said that Indonesian would receive reason from his thingy. Indonesian ignored and just slow to her ucapak. The old grandfather then goes into her house. Stick the grandfather then unplug and the coil from the muncullah of water that long resolved in flooding. The village ran to save themselves and the grandfather disappeared somewhere. After water overload the whole Indonesian was almost realized and he even saves his wealth. Okay, and while carrying a box of money and gold, Indonesian tried to ask for help, but no one is mendengarnya because the village had deserted the occupants. No matter, Indonesian sang along with his wealth and growing water overflowing and formed like a lake. Later, lake the lake named Indonesian or Indonesian there. And now, the long story of SITU Bagendit. This is a large lake in Indonesia. In Indonesian konon, SITU Bagendit now he from by Bupati SITU Bagendit has area of holiday for kids, for young men and girl, and now for ticket by SITU Bagendit is 10 rupiah or